We will discuss hydration, blood viscosity, the Frank-Starling mechanism, and why it all matters. I understand that adequate hydration throughout the day can certainly have its challenges.
Water!
But it needs to be done regardless. We need to stay hydrated for numerous reasons, and here's why. So the first thing that we will discuss is the Frank-Starling mechanism. The Frank-Starling mechanism is a basic concept. All it is, it's a pre-stretch of the heart. And so if you have your lungs up here, okay, and then you're going to move into the ventricles of the heart. When we're looking at the lungs and we're looking at the heart, the ventricles, as the blood comes back in, as the blood picks up fresh oxygen from the lungs and it comes back in and it dumps into this ventricle, the ventricle will get a bit of a pre-stretch in through here. As this tissue stretches out more in through this area, that's going to generate more of a contractile propulsion force, okay? So this will actually come into play here a little bit later on. Just understand that this pre-stretch right here is natural and will happen to everybody, but it can be affected in a couple different ways. One of which is going to be the blood viscosity. So as we continue throughout our exercise and this pre-stretch, we'll notice that the pre-stretch becomes greater and greater and more blood can be sent out to the tissues because the contractile force improves its force production. So with blood viscosity will be the resistance to flow. And you'll see a diagram right here. There are many components that will influence viscosity, and one of the main ones is going to be your hydration. So, provided that we are adequately hydrated, we will have a much lower viscosity, a much lower resistance to flow throughout our veins and arteries, which is what we want. When we move back into this pre-stretch of the heart, we'll just kind of go like this right here. As this blood, this fresh blood dumps back into the ventricle, if this blood that's moving is at a really slow rate, and it's all kind of disgusting and sludgy and looks like mud or some sort of pink kind of like goo.
Unbelievable. Huh? Did I tell you? I wasn't lying, was I?